dear students. Today we are going to start a new topic, that is verbs. Now, what is a verb? Verb is a word which says something about the subject. It tells us about the action done by the subject or what happened to the subject. Okay. So basically it is an action word. So let us see some examples. Dinesh plays match. Now here Dinesh is a subject. But what does it do? Play. So plays is your verb. So it tells about the action done by Dinesh. Second example, the students read their books. So what the students do? Read, right? So it is your verb, it is an action word. Sudha is playing. What is Sudha doing? Playing. Children are eating food. She is a doctor. So here, the underlined words are verbs. Now see the first two examples. Dinesh plays match and students read their books. In these two examples, these verbs stand on their own. The word plays and read, they are independent and express the meaning on their own. So such verbs are called main verbs. Such words are called main verbs. Now let's see the second example. Sudha is playing. Now the verb is a helping verb. It helps to understand the meaning of the main verb, that is play. Next example also, children are eating. Now are, it is also a helping verb. It helps to understand the meaning of the main verb, that is eat. So such verbs are called auxiliary verbs. Okay. So how will you define main verb? The verb which is independent in the sentence and carries out the meaning on its own is called the main verb. Okay. So for example, plays and read, they are independent and they carry out their meaning on their own. So such verbs are called as main verbs. Second is auxiliary verbs. How will you define auxiliary verbs? The verb which helps out in the sentence and makes its meaning clearer is called helping verb or auxiliary verb. Auxiliary verb is also called as helping verb. It helps the main verb to make the meaning clearer. Helping verbs help to form the tenses, tell us about the mood and the voice of the sentence. Okay. Now here is, are, they tell us about the tense, that it is present tense. Yes, is, are, it is present, it shows the present. So auxiliary verbs, they tell us about the mood, the voice and also help us to form tenses. Okay. So auxiliary verbs are of two types, primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Now again, primary auxiliary is further divided into to be verbs, to do verbs and to have verbs. So we'll see one by one with examples. Now first is to be verbs. So which are the be verbs? Be verbs are am, is, are, was and were. These are the be verbs. It shows us the state of being. Okay, so these are called as be verbs. For example, I am here to see you. Am. It is a to be form of verb. The boy is good. Is a to be form of verb. There are 20 students in the class. Are. He was away on holiday. Was. They were ready for the race. Were. So these are all to be verbs, to be form of verbs. Next is to do verbs. So to do verbs are do, does and did. These are to do verbs. For example, I do my work regularly. He does not trouble the teacher. They did all they could to save her. So do, does and did. These are to do verbs. Next is to have verbs. For example, I have permission to leave the classroom. She has a long way to go. They had given up all hope. So, have, has, and had are called to have verbs. Okay? So, this was about primary auxiliary verbs. Now, next video we will talk about modal auxiliary verbs. I hope you have understood the concept of primary auxiliary. Okay? In this video, we have learned what is a verb. Verb is a word which tells us about the subject. And we have seen that verbs can be divided into auxiliary verbs and main verbs. Main verbs are the verbs which are independent, and main verbs are the verbs which are independent in the sentence and carries out the meaning on their own. Auxiliary verbs are also called as helping verbs. These verbs help the main verbs to make the meaning clearer. It helps us to form tenses and tells us about the voice and mood of the sentence. So auxiliary verbs are further divided into primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries. Primary auxiliaries are further divided into three types: to be verbs, to do verbs and to have verbs. Okay? I hope you have